Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Back with my final review of a vid in my spooktacular October. This time I bring to you Trick or Treat from 2007, which I just finished watching just a little bit ago. It's an anthology of tales directed by Michael Dougherty, and it involves Sam, a mysterious child of a trick-or-treater wearing shabby orange footy pajamas and a burlap sack over his head. And he makes appearance in these four tales. First of all, we start with an obese vandal who smashes jack-o'-lanterns named Charlie, and is caught and lectured by his school principal, Mr. Wilkins. But apparently, he eventually kills him, courtesy of one of his chocolate bars. But I ain't going to tell you what that was, what he did to him, because, like I said, like I'm about to say, there's not going to be many spoilers, because I don't want to give much of the details. It would bore y'all. Anyway, and the kid died, so he has to do something, but it's being interrupted by his son Billy and his neighbor Mr. Krieg, which we'll see more of him. You'll see more of him later, and I got to agree. But you'll see what he'll do with this kid in just a little bit during his story. But again, I'm not going to really spoil everything. Sorry for sounding like a broken record. But anyway, in the next story, oh yes, a group of trick-or-treater chicks, Macy, Sarah, and Chip and Schrader. Hang on a second. Chicks and guys, I'm sure. Yeah, chicks and guys, sorry, my mistake. Well, they meet Rhonda, a Halloween fanatic, and is said to be a savant. They travel to the local quarry where Macy recalls the urban legend of the Halloween school bus massacre. Yeah, that's what it is. And so they learn that 8 mentally challenged children died in a school bus on Halloween. The driver had been paid by their worn-out parents to dispose of them. He was the only survivor of the crash. Now, I won't tell you what will happen then, but I will tell you that these kids pull a prank on this girl named Rhonda. But, again, I'm not going to tell you how that goes. You should see how that goes. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Some of these stories are pretty creepy, but they're pretty good nonetheless. But I will tell you, they enter, an old elevator and then go down into the quarry. But something happens to them, and I'm scared. But anyway, again, I won't tell you how it goes, because, again, no spoilers. The next story involves a self-conscious young woman named Laurie, who is played by Anna Paquin, of course. Y'all know her as Rogue from the X-Men franchise, and of course, a few years later, she starred as Sookie Stackhouse on the recent hit HBO series True Blood. Now, she arrives in town with her sister, Danielle, and her gal pals, Maria and Janet. They pick up dates and save Laurie, who wants her first time to be special and declines their invitation for a get-together to enjoy the town festival instead. So she soon enters encounters a hooded sexual predator dressed as a vampire and gets her. But now, what happens after that will really, what the other girls have to be in this, you're gonna be in for a real big surprise, because I won't tell you how that happens either. So, but I actually, that was probably one of my favorites of favorite stories of the movie. As a matter of fact, real cool. Okay, now then. Okay. Finally, the final story focused on Mr. Krieg, this crotchety old man who, of course, lives right next door to the Wilkinses. Well, he scares away children to steal their candy, aided by his dog. Meanwhile, and later on, Sam, the mysterious child trick-or-treater, bursts in and gives him some real pain and what have you. Now, Sam is unmasked. This is the only thing I'll reveal to you. He turns out to be a demonic-looking, pumpkin-headed child. And believe me, and ends up taking and but it ends up killing. But does he end up killing him? Not exactly. As that, I'm gonna let you see for yourself. I'm not gonna reveal that to y'all. Again, there's no spoilers. Because I'm sure some of y'all have heard of this movie, some of y'all probably haven't, because this was originally supposed to come to theaters, but they didn't get much release. And soon it got released on DVD from Warner Brothers, well, now defunct Warner Premiere. Anyway, then we really get to see things take a turn as we go back to what we saw at the beginning of the film, where this woman named Emma and her husband Henry return home after a celebratory night. Yeah, really something. And see all the some of the other characters. And Mr. Krieg gets an unexpected surprise group of visitors. Well, what do you think of that, folks? Well, the movie has some pretty good stars. I liked some of them. Of course, we had Dylan Baker as Principal Wilkins, Anna Paquin as Laurie, and Brian Cox as Mr. Krieg. So, I think this was pretty cool and all. Now, they had confirmed a sequel, but this is still in development hell. Well, even though Downey and Legendary Pictures, who co-produced this with Warner, is hopefully going to try. Now, according to Downey, what he said a couple of years ago, he said his hope is that once Godzilla has been put to rest, he can dive back into it. He would love to finish writing it in post-production, and then he'd love to make it my next project. We'll see. Well, I hope the best. But anyway, I think I absolutely did enjoy Trick or Treat. The stories were real good. I rank this as another good movie with an anthology of tales, just like Black Sabbath and Body Bags, which I'm happy to report that's already become a big viewed video. I want to thank you all for viewing that. The cast was real good, and Sam was really a creepy character, and I actually liked that. So, would I recommend Trick or Treat? Hell yeah! This is a pretty darn good flick. You should check it out. It is available on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, as it was originally released on DVD and Blu-ray in 2009 from Warner, and then let's see, yeah. And then last October, it got released by Scream Factory. So that was really cool. So I'd say you should add this to your collection or check it out if you can and find it somewhere. You'll love Trick or Treat. But anyway, tell me what you thought about Trick or Treat in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you for watching this and my spooktacular October. Thank you again for watching. Until tomorrow, when I start my November schedule, which I'll give you a heads up on what I'll be doing first. My next review will be on the Terminator series, but I'll tell you all about that when I do my November schedule vid first thing tomorrow. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!